got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. But not for him. got stew and ale. Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door. We haven't got a menu, we've got stew and ale. We've got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. We haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Leave your axe at the door.
Okay. Welcome to school. Summer's just started. Everyone got let out of school. Now it's time to go back to magic school.
Yay!
This is a adventure where you go to university, learn some stuff, and just be magical all around.
Why is that brown?
You know this world already as Arcavios. You know that this is a world of strange magics. There are legends that tell that this world was created by two different worlds colliding, and thus their magic fused and created all sorts of wondrous things. Sometimes there are some places where the magic from the two worlds have collided and create these swirling vortexes called snarls. Other places have created magic that inexplicably creates art formations out of stone. These are called star arches. This school is founded at one of the snarls, one of the major snarls. There are star arches that have been formed around this campus, and Strixhaven is proud to be the leading education of magic in this world. You, through some means, have achieved status of gaining entry to the school. Whether it's academic achievement, athletics, or possibly your family is just rich enough to buy your way in. But nonetheless, you have received an acceptance letter to the school. This is orientation. You have your things packed up. You will be assigned your rooms later on, but now you are here to learn about the basics of this school and understand the foundation of what it is to be a Strixhaven student. And at the very core of the snarl of Strixhaven is a building known by all students and faculty as the Biblioplex. Now, can anyone tell me what that means based on the word? First lesson. Pop quiz.
Like bibliotheques, like a library?
Yes.
But like a library complex.
Soch gets one inspiration.
Woo!
For that quick answer. Yes, this is the library where all students come to learn about general knowledge and information based on Strixhaven, the world, and anything magical. Later, after the first year, you will be assigned a college to enter. These are 5 colleges that specify different areas of academic learning. And you will move from the central campus to one of those locations as dorms. But for now, orientation starts in the Biblioplex. And in your acceptance letter, as you are moving to get to orientation, though it is, you're all moving a bit late. It's happened, started about 15 minutes ago, but you are all rushing there. And as you are moving towards orientation, you look at the artist's rendition of what Strixhaven looks like. Here, you can see the central campus with the Biblioplex in the front. There is a star arch, the stones that semicircle above the library, and in 5 corners you see the different colleges. To the north is Silverquill, the College of Literature and Theater. There, students learn to make their words have meaning, more than just talking your way through things, but using magic to amplify your words. To the northeast, there is Quandrix, the mathematics section. Here, they study how different formulas and equations factor into what spells are cast. Very logical and straightforward. To the southeast is Witherbloom, the College of Biology, Science, and Decay. Here, they learn how things are grown, how animals work, and also what happens after death. They are more inclined to deal with the life force of the world around them, as well as nature. To the southwest, we have Prismari. Prismari is all about the art of magic and the world, using lights, sounds, and feelings to form different spells and create based on feelings, but also different expressions. It's hard to describe art. It's all over the place.
It's all about experience.
And finally, to the northwest is Lorehold. Lorehold is all about history, learning about the past and learning from the past. Knowing what mistakes or triumphs people have done and building on that. Whether it's failing to stop destruction or the brilliances of minds of the past. They are heavy thinkers. They make sure they understand what has happened so that they can prevent it or duplicate it in their own way. So this is the makeshift map of Strixhaven. So you are heading into the Biblioplex for orientation. You see the map, the artistry, and you wonder what this place has to offer for you, and what adventures in magic and academia provide for you. So I'm going to head to a map which is pretty big. You are in the center bottom section of the map.
Under bottom. It is dark.
If you scroll to the very bottom, can you see anything?
Nope.
I can see. They're like all the way at the bottom.
How about
Oh, no,
now?
I can.
Okay.
Yep.
Everyone has vision.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. So, in front of you,
I can see.
you see the Biblioplex. Majestic marble archways, tomes, hey. Hold on. Went too fast. Alright. In front of you, you see enchanted marble steps that lead to a small plaza at the entrance. There are double doors with vertical handles that have been carved in likenesses of robed scholars. On the plaza, very slowly walking to the doors, is a tall dryad. About, you would guess 8 to 9 feet tall. It's a very tall individual. It seems that this person is moving very slow and would explain their delay as well as yours, as you were quickly rushing to the entrance. You can move your token.
Soch is just gonna start just kind of approaching this person while looking around.
I'm just muttering about how we're late and trying to hurry inside.
Soch is gonna approach the dryad and be like, well, howdy there. You also starting today?
The dryad will very slowly turn and look down at Soch and say, "Oh yes, it is a beautiful day to start my first day of school.
Aye, right, it is.
I have not been outside my wood in ages."
Well, ain't that right? I'm kind of the same way. I haven't left my swamp. This is my first time being outside of the waters, you know? Do you need any help getting in, or is the door look big enough to let him in?
The door does not look quite big enough. He will have to bend down, get inside, but he does still look towards Quynn and see her go in. I will be fine. I don't quite know the rush.
Here, I'll go and make sure one of those doors are open for you. Soch will go and kind of hold a door open for him.
Can I look around? Does this look like where I'm supposed to be?
Yes. The Dryad will, very slowly, bend down to fit through the, 8-foot tall door. When it does so, it kind of like bends, looks like a bow, as it goes through and walks through.
You made it! I'll let the door close.
Thank you kindly. Alright. You see to the left, you see there are luxurious couches and sturdy tables furnishing the spacious area. You see, I haven't populated it completely. There are a lot of students here. There are just like a couple tokens that I popped around. Best use your imagination. But there are a few students sitting at these couches. Scattered among the tables are various flyers, magazines, newsletters, and students are discussing what's on the flyers, studying them, and to the right you see what looks to be seating for the cafe. Various people are eating, chatting. A lot of excited students to get the day started. Just beyond these two locations are different shops you can go to. And in front of you, it appears that there is a information desk here with 3 members standing behind it, answering questions for students that come through.
Do we 3 know each other? Or are we all kind of
Do you?
brand new?
I mean, you don't have to be. You could totally be new.
I think we're just new.
Okay. I'm gonna approach this bird fellow and this lady. What's this lady look like?
Oh yes, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
He
Quynn, describe your character.
She is seemingly humanoid, maybe half elfish. You're not really sure. Something seems a little off about it, but she's got like slightly pointy ears. Her hair is like a dark maroon red. She's kind of like average height with like bright greenish teal eyes.
Soch is gonna approach this lady and be like, "Hey, you know where we're supposed to go? Where we're supposed to head?"
I have no idea.
Oh.
Somewhere in here, I'm guessing. It looks like there's a help desk up here, so maybe we'll ask them. Is it
So-
through on the other side? Like over here?
Hold on. Slow down.
Okay.
Soch, can you describe your character?
Oh, yeah. Soch is a Lizardfolk. He is 6'5", so he's quite tall. He is blue, like this light, bright sky blue with orange spots everywhere. He's got golden yellow eyes, and the pupils don't quite focus and look at the same direction. Like one pupil might be looking at you and the other one's like darting around. And he does seem like he's shorter than 6'5" because he's hunching over. He appears to be wearing like the Strixhaven uniform, but it's also been modified where there's like leaves and vines attached to it. And he's holding like a small bag in his tail.
All right.
So-
And finally, Cerr. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Describe what your character looks like.
Sorcerer is probably about 5'2". He's quite small. He's got black and blue feathers, and then his eyes are green. And, yeah.
How does Sorcerer react to coming to school for the first time and experiencing this?
He's quite overwhelmed. He is used to being alone most of the time.
Suddenly surrounded by strangers.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming at times, yes. And, so, with this in general, now that you are actually inside the building, you see that there are majestic marble archways, tomes seemingly stacked for miles, and the infectious energy of hundreds of young adults fill this biblioplex. The Grand Library at the heart of Strixhaven University. The sights, sounds, and sparks of magic in the air are wondrous. Your acceptance letter stated that you must report to the Biblioplex's Hall of Oracles to receive instructions on new student orientation. The hall sits at the center of the Biblioplex's first floor, and you can already see students gathering there. So now you may move beyond the first information.
I'm gonna just talk to Cerr and Quynn. Were like, well, my name's Soch. I'll just follow you, I guess.
All right then. I don't really
What's your
know where
name?
I'm going
Like-
either, but I'm Quynn.
Quynn. I understand smooth skins usually have like some sort of secondary name or something like that. You got any of that, or just Quynn?
Just Quynn.
All right. Pleasure to meet you, Quynn.
Likewise.
And I'll turn to the Aarakocra. Is that what the race is called?
Eric. Yeah.
And I'll be like, hey, cuz, what's your name?
Sorcerer.
Ah.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only non-smooth skin here. It's pretty nice. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. You seem like an interesting person.
Well, I'm just excited to be here. It's a brand new world, so to speak. It's very dry.
Dry.
Yeah, well, like, this is my first time leaving the swamp. Back home. So, I'm used to just being in water, and, there's not a lot of water here. So,
Fascinating.
yeah. Well, anyways, I suppose we ought to skedaddle down or up or
In.
in. Yes, that's in. In. Weird. And Soch will just kind of follow you guys as you guys move along.
Hint, hint.
Every now and then his tongue is like flicking around, like flicking out. It's like he's tasting the air, like getting hints of raspberry.
Where did you say there was like a help desk?
These circles.
Okay. I wanna ask at the help desk where excuse me.
Yes.
We're here for the orientation. We're supposed to report to the Biblioplex. Could you point us in the right direction?
Oh, well,
Orientation.
you're at the Biblioplex now, but orientation, if you continue on this way, is straight ahead in that Hall of Oracles. You can't miss it.
Of oracles. Right.
Orientation
Thank
will
you.
start in a few minutes. Feel free to explore until you are ready, and you may hear a voice call out asking students to fall in.
Ah. Thank you. What is your name?
My name is Professor Drug.
Thank you, Professor Drug. I am Quynn. And she'll kind of like, you know how people bow but just with their head?
Yeah.
She does that. Is this drug with 2 G's?
It is. Very knowledgeable. I hope you enjoy your first day.
Was a guess. Thank you. And you said there was papers on these tables, right?
Yes. To the left.
To Soch and Cerr. I'll be like, well, since we have a couple minutes, I want to check out what's on these tables, since it seems like there might be something interesting. I don't know.
Soch pulls out the bag from around his table and starts pulling, like, eating crickets out of it. He's like, yeah, all right, that sounds cool.
Oh my god, the crunch
Sorcerer
sound.
walks over to the table and grabs one of each of the papers and shoves them in his bag because he likes collecting them.
Nice. Don't even look at what they say, just shove them in your bag.
Nope.
Alright.
Any
Quinn's
information
gonna,
is worth
like,
collecting.
Glance at all of them. And see if any of them seem useful.
Okay. Whoever is looking at the papers, flyers, and whatnot, I want you to roll 2d8.
2d8. D8. 14?
Alright. One of the flyers you pick up is a flyer for the future entrepreneurs of Strixhaven. This is all about discussing business theories, making small startups sell goods to the various students at Strixhaven, and whatever is sold goes to the activities of this club. And the other flyer is called, or is all about the Student Mages of Faith. And these are all for pious students of many faiths that will gather and share prayers and have theological debates and celebrate and understand others' holy holidays.
And just kind of like pokes the pages around. And then I guess it's gonna wander out into this big area.
Okay. Soch, are you looking at these tables?
No, Soch is observing this gentleman and how he's sitting at the table.
Okay.
And like taking note of like, okay, both legs on ground. Tail. Oh, but he doesn't have a tail. Does he sit on his tail? Use tail to sit on thing. And he's just taking note of that. And like getting really up close to this guy. Uncomfortably close.
Okay. The person will kind of continue reading the magazine that they are reading and see Soch approaching and just kind of like awkwardly glance, trying to hint at leaving them alone, and when that doesn't work, they will like pull the magazine closer to their face to try and hide.
Ooh, fascinating. Is that like some kind of a survival technique there, sir? Is this how like smooth skins like protect themselves?
Person will move the magazine so close that you wouldn't be able to read seeing that close in an attempt to try and hide completely from Soch's intrusion.
As she's walking out of the room, Quynn hears and without turning around, she just calls Soch. I think he wishes not to be disturbed.
Oh, I get it. I understand.
Keeps walking.
My apologies, sir. And Soch will sprint like this way. Like continuing munching on crickets.
And we've all seen Soch in his sprint pose.
Yeah, can you like make a handout of that so we can share it?
Sure. But for now, you all head up into the larger area in front of you.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In all this time, you see that the Dryad has made most of its way towards the large area, moving very slowly still. But as you enter this main large area, you see a large study area featuring various tables and chairs. You see students gathered here, sitting, waiting for orientation to start. On either side of the hall that you were told about, You see rows and rows of bookcases jam-packed with books. Moving between the bookcases, you see very large automatons that are taking books from a storage area very quickly, filing them into their probably correct position, and organizing this area. It seems that this school has robotics that keep it functioning like a well-oiled machine.
Quynn just watches them silently, like staring intently, trying to figure out how things work.
This whole area is filled with students gathered around the hall. You see this one individual looks like an elephant person who stands above everyone else. You hear over in this direction a small group of students have gathered and are it seems somebody is trying to get them to join a specific club. Very similar to the flyers you found before.
Celsius walks up to the elephant person. You're pretty tall.
Quynn follows him up.
You wade through the large crowd of students to this one individual, and as you say that, the individual turns and looks down at Seltzer and says, "Oh, well, you're pretty short. Not very nice pointing out people's differences." And it kind of harumphs through its nose, and you hear as a large amount of air is blasted at the ground, and kind of just like turns a bit more frustrated than before.
Quynn walks over and is like, I can be tall too.
Where's Quynn?
Sorry, I moved back to show where I. Never mind. I don't know which way he went. I guess he's right there.
Yeah, we're right.
Sorry, I have a hard time telling the tokens.
Oh, I see. Okay.
To zoom more. Hang on. Much better.
So do you speak to the elephant person?
I'll just be like, I'm sure he meant no offense. I don't think he is used to, well, any of us really are used to how things work here.
Oh, well, that's understandable. But
You seem to be a representative of some sort of club?
no, I'm just waiting for an orientation.
Ah, us two. What's your name?
Oh, you can call me Rampart.
Rampart. I like it. I am Quynn.
Well, it is nice to meet someone friendly. It's just hard to fit in, especially at my size.
I'm sure there will be all sorts of sizes. You can see we have a bird and a lizard here. I could also be various things depending on my mood for the day. And you see her hair turns blue and then goes back to red.
Whoa!
I won't
That's
even
cool!
start learning magic, and you can do that?
Well,
It's not really magic, it's just me.
is it because of, like, your emotions or something? Like, I got a cousin back south who does that. But it's like, you know, if there's, like, something larger coming, then he, like, changes color and blends in, as it were. Feeling threatened? This guy threatening you?
No, he seems nice. Nope, it's not really an emotions thing, it's just if I feel like it. And you see her hair get like half as long.
Quynn, I want you to make a quick persuasion roll.
Persuasion. I'm good at that.
Alright.
Why is it? I'll have to find the thing.
So, between everyone talking here, you see that Rampart's mood kind of like dampens from the huff he was in before, and it's like calms down a bit, and he turns to Seltzer and says, "Oh, I'm very sorry. It's just tensions and nerves from the first day. My name is Rampart. What is yours?"
Hey, Rampart. My name's Cerr. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm not used to too many people. I don't make too many friends. You know,
Well, what? We're all just starting out here. What studies are you planning to go into next year?
I'm really interested in history and archaeology, that kind of stuff. What about you, Rampart?
Oh, me too. I'm looking. I really want to join the historical society as soon as I can. After orientation, I'm looking to find the Lorehold mages and ask if I can join. Seltzer, you can put a +1 in your tracking sheet for Rampart in the relationships section.
Wait, there's a relationship section? Is
Yeah.
this like in our Oh, tracking sheet. What?
Okay.
Hold on. I need this explained to me. Like we
Alright.
have like friendships and stuff?
I said this in session 0, but I can go over it again if you forgot.
I guess I don't remember, like, I remembered like the grades and the tests, report cards, but I didn't realize relationships, like we can romance people like Dragon Age.
Well, it's not necessarily romance. It's
Romance,
friendship or rival. You could go into a close relationship with somebody. But yeah, you can click edit at the top of your tracking sheet and add names to it, how many points, your relationship status, and then if you get inspiration from the person, and if you get a boon or a bane from the person, depending on your relationship with them. So if they're your rival, then you get a bane. If you are a friend, you get a boon. And then this tracking sheet keeps track of your grades, and then if you scroll down, you can do every year you can do 2 extracurricular activities, which will give you a little bit of a bonus towards your skills, like your ability, and you can have a job as well, which will bring in income. But you can only have 2 extracurricular activities, or 1 extracurricular activity and 1 job. You can't have 2 and 1.
I see. Okay.
So you, Seltzer got a +1. You can put the name Rampart under one of the names. Put a +1 there, and you can keep track of your relationships with other students here.
Yay!
Well, ain't that something? That's just beautiful. Where are we supposed to, like, were we supposed to gather around here, or to the left, or to the right?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be here. Everyone's gathered around here. I've been told that this is the Hall of Oracles. And he points to this area.
What is the Hall of Oracles? You know?
I didn't really ask. I just assumed it was a hall.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know what that is. Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense. Mm-hmm. Yup. I'm gonna lean into Quynn. What's a hall?
it's a big open gathering space indoors. Like this. And she just kind of like spreads her hands out.
Soch looks around and then looks back at her, and one eye blinks and then the other eye blinks very slowly, like that dumb look that lizards can do, and just kind of like, I see.
Quinn just so like looks at him and like tips her head slightly to the side.
Wow. All right.
But
Well,
doesn't say anything.
I am going to sit in this hall right here, and we'll go and get on top of this table, and he's like sitting on, like his tail
Nope.
is
Soch, That's the sitting things are these next to the table. The chairs. Sit
Oh,
in the chairs. You
So
see
this-
everyone else.
this is a table, and these little things are chairs. All right, and he pulls a
Mhm.
chair out, and then he proceeds to
Tables.
stand on it and then stiffen his tail so that he's like sitting on his tail on the
Tables
chair.
in
So he's
general.
like 6 feet up or something like that.
Tables in
measurement.
general are not for sitting.
I see. I
You-
see.
You put stuff on them.
Oh, is that what all these little trees and packages are?
Mm-hmm.
I get you. I understand.
Rampart, would you like to sit with us?
Let's get him.
Well, I need a special seating for myself. A bit big for most chairs here.
Surely they have some somewhere. Let's ask the help desk. They've been very helpful so far. Excuse me, Professor Drug.
If you're looking for Professor Drug, they're at the help desk one down.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Excuse me, Professor Drug.
Yes? What? Oh, well, welcome. Is there any other help you need?
Yes. We have met another new student who needs a larger chair accommodation.
Oh, well, all the seating arrangements and the stairs are able to form magically for whomever needs it.
Ah, good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good news! Rampart, the chairs will change size to fit you, should you sit on them, according to Professor Drug.
Rampart will ease its way through the crowd and look at the chair next to Seltzer and kind of put his hand on the back of it and like rotate it so it faces him. Very uneasy with the explanation that this won't break if you sit on it. And very slowly sits. And as they sit, the chair widens and fits him as needed.
Amazing.
Oh,
Is that not normal? Do chairs not do that?
I mean, they do here, so for us it will be normal.
Ah. Good to know.
I can imagine it might cause some problems outside of the school.
yes, I can't quite get used to it. Although 4 years of here is better than having to break furniture outside.
Mm-hmm.
How do you normally sit at home? Where you're from?
Oh, well, my home is much larger scale than this place. This place is for smaller people.
Well, it seems it is for small to larger people.
It
So
is
that's nice.
quite accommodating. I'm liking the school more and more as the day goes on.
Have you toured the place already, or
No, I've been standing and waiting for almost half an hour. It seems that the orientation could begin at any moment.
I think the
mean,
lady said that there was
I,
going to be
for
like an
one-
alarm.
I, for one, am glad it hasn't started already. I thought we were going to be late.
Yeah.
Maybe like these chairs, they are more accommodating for other people. Other schedule, I mean, it forms around those who need it.
Perhaps.
Don't understand. What?
He's suggesting perhaps the schedule changes to accommodate the attendees, similar to how the chairs change to accommodate a
So,
person's size.
So, like, there is no being early or late.
Perhaps.
Well, but he just said that he's been here for half an hour.
Well, yes, but maybe everyone else that was required to attend was not.
I still don't understand, but you know, this is all new to me, so I'm just gonna agree with you.
Rampart will very ease down to Seltzer and in a whisper will say, I don't think this one's for low hold, if you know what I mean.
I think you'd be right about that, Rampart.
Like these other what are they, colleges? Is that right? Like, cause there's this school, and then there's like other schools. Like, which school are you joining?
They're part of the same larger school. I will be joining Quadrix.
Oh, what's that one about?
Math, essentially. And all the glorious things
And
that
well,
could be associated with.
what is math?
Numbers. It's dealing with numbers. You have numbers where you're from?
I think so. That's like, you know, like your number of claws on your on your digits and your toes.
Yes. Quynn pulls out the abacus and puts one to the side. How many is right there?
Soch holds up one claw.
Nice. And
Oh,
she moves another one over. Now
Alright.
how many?
well there's 2 claws.
Exactly.
Well, that's cool.
Math is all about counting things, and it gets more complicated than that, but being able to count things and pattern such. So if this one were red and that one were blue, and then the next one were red and the next one were blue.
Well, it sounds easy. Sounds easy enough, like an easy enough school, easy enough college, whatever it is. If I don't work out in
Something like that.
my school that I'm wanting to attend, then maybe I'll join math. Like, I can count claws. Get 4 claws. I can go all the way up to 30 claws.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yeah,
Claws.
yeah, that's why I got to come here on a scholarship.
Very nice. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I'm the smartest one from my swamp, my brood. So I'm very like there's a lot riding on me, but I'm going into the Prismari myself. Like it's just I'm a creative soul, as my brood mom always say.
What is Prismari?
Well, way I understand it, it's about like creating experiences, using like your sense, using your feelings and the shifting of light and sound and just, being artistic. And well, I've always had a touch with that, when it comes to, scoring those kills and, using those parts for other things.
I wonder if that extends to tourism. I bet you'd be a great tour guide.
Well, we don't really take kindly to tourists or strangers around the swamp. We tend to eat them.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, perhaps for a place that is not the swamp then.
Maybe.
Tourism for outside the edge of the swamp. Perhaps.
Yeah, I could probably do that. That sounds easy enough. I mean, as long as people read the signs, like other creatures, they mark the territory, and you gotta respect that. And just some smoothskins just don't seem to read. Like, I just feel sorry that some of you might be illiterate.
Well, perhaps you'll learn how to communicate pictorially.
Well, that's what we do, like we
artfully.
use our claws and scratch up trees, pee on bushes, and yeah, man, there's so many times it's like there's clear signs, don't come into this swamp. And then some smoothskin just completely walks past like 12 signs and
Perhaps
gets eaten.
they need to be educated in your type of sign. See,
Probably.
those don't sound like signs that I am familiar with. So, while I might be well-meaning and not intend to intrude, I don't think they would mean much to me.
Well,
Education is.
I guess that is true. You know how to read?
Mm-hmm.
And then Soch will like carve onto this table like just some distinct scratch marks. They look like he's just scratching into something, but he's like, okay, well, you can read this, yeah?
Quinn's eyes are just really big. Does it form like a letter or something?
No. I mean, he thinks it does, but it's
Okay. But not to me.
it's like,
I mean,
I don't know if I can draw.
No. It's not something that I. Why are you drawing in gray on gray?
It's supposed to be purple. There we go.
Oh, now it's purple. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
This is not a written language I am familiar with.
Oh. Well, how about, and then he writes, he like uses, he uses a mending cantrip and heals up all of the scratches that he did on the table. And then he takes his claw again and then writes in Draconic. Do you speak Draconic?
Nope.
Does anyone at this table speak Draconic? If anyone does,
I might recognize it as Draconic because that's one of the languages I'm considering learning.
Okay. Well, yeah, I would assume that you would maybe recognize it as Draconic. But he writes in Draconic, Soch sits. Soch sits table. In Draconic.
Ah, you know Draconic.
Yeah, it's a kind of a cultural thing. But
Cool.
Maybe this is a language you might understand.
I don't know it, but I know of it.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, what language does most people know here and write in?
I think we all probably know a few. Let's see. Common is probably very common. At the moment, I also know Dwarvish, Elvish, and Sylvan.
What's the one that, like, almost everybody can understand?
Common.
Common. What do the characters look like for that? For reading?
Are there those little papers on this table too?
There are, yes, some scrolls that are scattered around each of these tables.
I'll grab one and unroll it and show it to him. Is it in common?
What?
I would assume is the scroll.
Oh, the scroll
is
is
the scroll written in common.
the scroll is blank. So these are scattered around to give students an opportunity to just take notes or draw or whatever. So
Okay.
it's blank for you.
I'll unroll it and take out my pen and just write, "My name is Quynn," and then show it to Soch.
Oh, that's common. You know what? This definitely was a language barrier with our signs. That's if this is what most people read and write and understand. Yeah, that's on us. We owe a lot. Apologies to some families.
Well, I mean, at least now you can communicate more effectively in the future.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to like
Have
write
them
back.
slightly outside of the swamp tourism.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to send a letter though back to the swamp and let them know, like, to stop writing in the tongue.
You could teach art classes.
Art in the swamp.
I'm sure there are fascinating amount of trees and plants to draw.
Oh, there is. Yeah, a lot of it is venomous and might try and eat you, but you know that's just the exciting thrill of being in the swamp. And,
You will have to teach me.
oh, for sure.
I am intrigued.
While you're
Yeah.
having this conversation, you see the dryad finally, slowly make its way to the hall in front of everyone, towering over everyone, even taller than Rampart. And from the center of the hall, in that direction, you hear a voice call out. Students, come to the hall. It's time for orientation.
Are we in the hall or do we need to get up? Do we need to be in this middle part?
You need to gather around in this area.
Gather round. Are these round things seats?
No, they are not.
Are they pillars?
Let me describe them.
Okay.
You enter this hall, which is 2 semicircles on either side, and it is filled with statues of past oracles. And at the center of the hall, you see a pulsing ball of magical energy, which fills the hall with bright light. And behind you, you see, all the other students come and gather as well to see what's going on in front. And once everyone has gathered, you hear the voice coming from the center of the hall once more. Yes, come in. Greetings, brilliant scholars. Your attention, please. As you are now Strixhaven University students, this storied biblioplex will be your second home for research, studies, and even leisure. There is just one task you to accomplish before you officially embark on your academic journey. A scavenger hunt. And in front of everyone, a small scroll will materialize in front of you, hovering in the air.
Reach out and take the scroll.
Soch takes it.
Take.
Censer takes the scroll as well.
Everyone grabs the scroll in front of you, and you see on it a list of clues for this scavenger hunt. And the
How
voice
exciting.
continues. The rules are simple. Each clue on this list will lead you to a different location in the biblioplex. Simply travel to the area each clue references and perform the action the clue suggests. Time is of the essence. You will have only until the end of the day to finish your hunt. Solve as many clues as you can, because at each location you may win a prize. Now then, off you go.
Hold on. I had a question. Soch raises his hand and looks around like whoever's talking. I don't know where that voice is coming from, but can we work together?
You can work together if you like, but only one prize per student.
Sweet. Good to know.
Any other questions? Very good. Explore.
Soch is going to sprint to Quynn and Cerr and be like, all right, I think we should work together. We seem to have a real good sense of vibe. Oh, okay, we'll see you later, Cerr. Quynn, you and me, I think we make a good team. What you think about we work together on this?
Sure.
Sweet. All right. Are we starting with clue 1?
Forget about any trouble or plight when you step forward and are ensnarled in light. That sounds kind of unpleasant and snarled.
Is the center thing like a light source? Like, or is it like an orb of light or something?
Yes, it is a twisting orb of energy and magic.
Can I walk into it?
Yes.
I don't fully just straight up walk into it, but I want to come up to it and just reach out and stick my hand in it.
All right.
And then if nothing bad happens to me, I will step in.
Okay. I want you to roll a D100.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Time to die. 5.
All right. You place your hand into the orb of energy, and when you do so, your mind is struck by something, and you seem to lose track of your body as magic surges into you. And when you do so, a small mechanical creature about here will actually, let me find what it looks like.
Soch just wants to be ready to pull her out if it looks like she's struggling.
Okay. A mechanical creature appears. It looks to have a square body and very thin limbs, and it starts running around the orb. Nobody else can see this, by the way. And you
Just
see
me.
it. Yeah, you see it, just like freaking out a bit. It makes one full circle and then pops out of existence. And after it disappears, your brain reforms, your body gets control of it again, and you pull back. And when you do so, you have an object in your hand. It is a red potion.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Do you think you forgot about all your troubles and plights?
I mean, I did kind of like, it was kind of like a out of body experience. Very trippy.
You know what? Let's just go say that this must be clue 1.
Maybe. I mean, I didn't step forward, but I did get. Is this a prize? You said there were prizes. Okay, I guess we move on then.
Right. Clue 2.
Alumni Commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire. Is that the help desk?
Alumni commission. Alumni being like past students?
That, yes. So, guess we look for, and she tucks the potion in her bag. People that look like they're working. What is this thing? Oh, that's the robot. That's
Yeah.
probably not alumni. Massive. Hello.
You see this individual is looking up and down the shelves as she holds her scroll out.
Like she's also got a scavenger scroll?
Yes.
Alumni commission works when they retire, seeking promising mages to inspire. Is there an area where they like keep past students or maybe past
Keep.
well like like I don't know.
As decoration.
Yeah.
Are there any doors in here?
There are doors here.
Are there any labels on them? I look for like a sign.
So there is a plaque here that says Student Council Hall.
Student Council Hall. No, probably not that one.
What about this?
Is this the same thing?
This one says Student Activities Center.
Maybe. But I think that still maybe is not quite right. Hello?
As you pass this area, it looks to be a stage that is used for lectures and assemblies. It also could be a possibility that some members from the theater group practice or perform here.
Hmm.
This area is it looks to be a miniature garden that has been planted here. There are various students sitting on these benches or in the garden itself, with the scrolls in their hands, looking around. Looking for the clues. Just as you are.
Hmm. Here's a door. What does this door say?
That door says... it has a plaque that says Student and Alumni Art Gallery.
Alumni.
Art. Maybe this is it.
Like an art commission.
Let's check it out.
So they do keep past students here.
Inside, you see there's a crisp-looking room that features white walls and columns that stretch from floor to the ceiling. Displayed on or within are art pieces that represent various media.
So, seeking promising mages to inspire.
Is there like any works that say they're by alumni students?
You look around and see various works of expression or precision, a lot of different kinds of art. But there is one painting that is a portrait of what looks to be older individuals wearing the Strixhaven college colors.
It's a portrait?
Yes.
Does it happen to be this piece here?
Yeah. Or
And I
no,
see that there's...
that's a it's like a message board.
Oh. What's on the message board?
It is a lot of advertising for commissions or clubs, talking about Prismari College and looking for people to join in that section.
There's a door here. What is this door? Is there a sign on this door?
That is a door. The door. What is that door?
It's adorable.
There is a sign on the door that says supplies.
Hmm.
You open it, you will receive a supplies.
I will open it and receive a supplies.
Supplies. You see, this is a storage area for future works of art.
Wow. There's another door.
Doors. This one says exit.
Oh, okay. Is there anything interesting in this room?
This room.
Outside of supplies.
This room has art supplies as well as things to, various scrolls for writing something for the message board. It has a lot of pieces of art that's waiting to be put up for later. It doesn't seem like today is the day that these pieces of art will be up. But yeah, it's just art supplies and storage.
Alright, I'll close the door. Be like, that's a cool room, but I don't think anything's in there that we're looking for. But there was this portrait of an alumni. Maybe we go take a look at that.
All right.
Where is the picture?
It is here.
I would like to look at picture.
Seltzer, are you lost?
Yes.
Okay. I'll move your token to where the other two are.
Okay.
Do we each have to do the things? I'm a little confused.
What do you mean?
Because they said we could work together, but that we only get one prize per student. Or is it per hint?
They said per student.
So does that mean we each have to do the same thing? Like each solve the task? Solve the
You
clue?
don't have to do any of them. This is just a fun thing to do. But each
So
of you
since
can
I
do
got
it.
one thing already, I don't get any more things, or it's one of each of the things?
You can always try.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna examine this picture.
Alright, so below the picture, there's a plaque that says, "At Strixhaven, we were all inspired." And below the plaque is a small lever.
I pull the lever!
Wrong
Pull
lever!
the lever, Krog!
Wrong lever!
Okay. As you
Why do we
pull
even
it,
have that lever?
from nowhere, it's flush with the wall. But a box pops out underneath the lever, and inside you find 3 pennants.
I take 3 pendants?
Pennant.
Pennant.
Like
What
it's
is
a
a
flag.
pennant? Oh, 3 of them?
Yep.
I will take one out, and show the box to my peers.
Do they all look the same?
Yes. They all
take
this symbol, the Strixhaven symbol.
I take one.
Okay.
I will take one as well.
Alright. As soon as all 3 have been taken out, the box disappears back into the wall, and the lever resets.
I think that was clue number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, clue number 3.
Clue
Free
number
treat.
3.
Delicious.
Each group deserves a free treat for their investment. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment. I bet that's the cafe.
Must be.
When Quynn says cafe, Soch says the garden at the same time. No, yeah, cafe. That, yeah, That probably gardens.
Let's go. You probably, if we think that the oracle room was the first clue, you probably should get one of these potion things too.
All right. You know where the cafe is?
Yes, we passed it on our way in.
Alright, I'll just go looking for you. I'll go run to that blue light and step through it.
Well, it's on our way. You just need to reach your hand into it.
Full on
Alright.
sprint.
Yeah, I was like, Soch's just gonna start sprinting.
Just runs head first.
Steps into it.
All right, roll a d100.
53.
53. Okay.
Yeah.
So you step into it, and as you do, just like full on run, you are blasted back, and your body feels like it's separating from your mind. And I'm not sure if Soch has experienced this before, but he feels like got hammered, like instantly, completely drunk, out of his mind.
Yeah, Soch has never felt that way before.
Okay.
Soch? Are you okay?
Hold on.
I don't.
Hold on. So you feel like that instantly as this magic surges into your brain, and you are pushed back, and as you take a couple steps back, your mind suddenly gets sucked back into itself, and you feel sober again. And after you have this experience, you look into your hand, and it is holding a small red potion.
So Soch did sprint in, and then he's out on the other side. I guess, did he go through it? Like with that momentum, or did it like stop him from moving?
It kind of pushed him back. So you ran full speed towards it, but as soon as you got close and hit it, you were pressed back as if a strong force was pulling your mind backwards. So you went forward and then like took steps back.
So Soch stands here after experiencing that, like looks at his hand, and then like his eyes kind of do the looking around in different areas, and then like turns to Quynn and Cerr and just is like, I don't know if I quite like what just happened to me.
Note to
But-
self: do not run full speed into the glowy light.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you gotta be more careful next time.
I
You could have hurt
you-
yourself.
I guess that's true. I thought
But,
I was just gonna go right through it. He does like the slow blink of one eye then the other, like licks his lids, like his tongue whips out, licks his eyes. Like, I need a second. Hold on. It goes over here.
Seltzer?
Your turn.
I slowly stick my hand inside of the blue light,
Is it really
very
worth it?
cautiously.
He's like leaning and looking the opposite direction as he shoves his hand in.
It's very cautiously.
I want you to roll a d100. And do you have an idea of who your patron is? I know you said Great Old One, but do you have a name or an identity?
I do not know.
Okay, we can always come up with that later. But roll a d100. Very good.
32.
Alright. So as you push your hand into the swirling ball of magic and light, you feel like it is pulling you into itself. You feel your body stay in one spot while your mind gets sucked into this blue light. And as you kind of, if you've seen the first Doctor Strange, where the what was her name? The Grandmaster person.
Yeah, where he's sitting in a chair
Yeah.
talking about lessons. Yeah.
But you get sucked into like many universes, thrown through space and time through particles, just feeling this vast travel, and before you know it, you get sucked back into your own body. And to Quynn and Soch, you look like nothing happened. Like you just pushed your hand into it and then pulled it back. And as you pulled it back, you have a small red potion in your hand.
Ah, that was crazy. I bet there's a lot you can learn in there.
Sounds like you had better experience than I.
All right, on to the cafe. Cafe. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Ark.
Where did you go? He's sprinting. He runs around a lot.
He just still was like dazed
Yeah.
from. Is there a line of some sort? This the line?
Alright, so you enter this small cafe, and you see you see that this cafe is jam-packed with students that are bustling about. They're ordering various treats, and looking at the wall, there is one wall that is covered in a mural that looks to be made from living tree roots, which appears to move every once in a while. The ceiling is covered in painted leaves that are looks to be like turning colors of fall. So browns, yellows, reds. And you see throughout the mural are these paintings of squirrels that run up and down the roots through the trees and branches, and birds that are painted in the branches chirp, add to the atmosphere. There is one person working the counter. It looks to be a gnome. She looks like she's helping everyone all at the same time and having difficulty while also looks like it's random, but as people are getting their order, they seem satisfied.
Fresh Kitty wants pets. Yes! Yes!
Kitty!
Meow. There's a cat in here.
What does the clue say again? A free treat. Serve up this list and enjoy your refreshment. guess I'll hold out the scroll and be like, this says something about refreshments?
You're holding this out to the gnome,
Mm-hmm.
and though she's still helping the other students that have asked for orders, she draws her attention to you and says, "Oh, yes. Oh, one moment." And she kind of keeps doing that, and she says, "I'm kind of
Certainly.
busy here. If you could come behind and give me a little hand, I'll be sure to see to it that you get what you need."
Certainly.
All right.
Is this one of those like mini quests where they say, throw this thing in the pot, now throw that thing in the pot, now throw this thing again?
To Quynn, you go behind the counter. Does anyone else?
Yes.
Okay. And she points out various things. It's very quick and looks to be random, but she is very determined with her pointing and instructions. She asks you to restock everything as best you can. And I want... first, I want Quynn to make a... make a history check.
Alright, give me 1 second, because I had to go track down my phone so I could feed the cat. History?
Yes. And then make an investigation. And
All the
finally,
things I'm not great at.
finally, I want you to choose between an acrobatics or a sleight of hand.
They're the same.
Okay. So first, with the very quick hands of this gnome, as she points out, and you have a bit of trouble remembering what she said, but upon closer inspection, you look around, and you deduce things that are low should be stocked. So, very quickly and deftly, you manage to help her and stock things up. And I want Seltzer to make those 3 checks as well. So a history, an investigation, and either a sleight of hand or an acrobatics. All right. You're just watching the gnome point everything out. You just like suddenly gets flustered, and you don't really know what's going on, and you go to like follow Quinn's lead, and you can see what she's doing, and stack things in the correct spot, and you manage to put things in, but you're a bit slower at it, and it makes it much more difficult to follow along as both the gnome and Quynn are dashing around you. And Soch, I need you to make those checks as well.
You. Okay. 16, 10, and 16.
All right, you know from keeping an eye out at the swamp to precision. Remember what is being told because it could mean life or death. But you remember everything is being told, and as you look around, the new cultures just like overwhelm you. You remember what she said, but everything is very confusing, and you kind of like this might go here, and you do your best, but with quite a good speed, you manage to bluff your way, and you quickly arrange in things as best you can. And with that, the gnome thanks you for your help and gives Seltzer, you get a... Oh, wait.
Wait, I want to ask what her name is.
Isla!
Ice.
Isla Fitzbottom at your service. These. This doesn't have very good options. She gives you all
Well,
an item.
my name
in
is
your
Quynn.
success.
Success.
You did it!
Yay!
Is that your cat's chair?
It's a
Like-
tiny rocking chair that we brought with us that was Taylor's, I think. I'm not really sure. His mom gave it to us before we moved to take with us, so
And so it's her chair now.
apparently it's just been sitting there because that spot is out of the way. Because last weekend we cleaned out the storage unit, and our living room is literally a storage unit now because there's just room to walk through, and that's about it.
Cute.
So that's her new favorite place. I put the cat cushion. It's like a big square, but it's got a cat face on it. I got it at the Daiso. She was making biscuits on it earlier.
Alright. She hands each of you a fun item. Oops. Ha! I don't know why that didn't work. Okay.
You got a wand?
Yeah, you got a wand. You get a wand, and you get a wand.
All right. Well, that was clue 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we're on to clue 4.
Clue 4. These leafy beds aren't always what they seem. Give them a pat and see what you glean. I bet that's that garden place.
Yes. Finally got it.
Has to be.
Side note. At work, there is a plant for patting. We pat the plant because I made people pat the plant. And it's very satisfying.
Pat plants.
Mm-hmm. It kind of like, it grows straight up, but like all over. So it's got kind of like an umbrella surface almost. And it's very sturdy. I'm gonna sit down in the gardeny place. And just kind of look around and decide which and choose a plant that I like and pat it gently.
Okay, I want everyone who enters the garden area to make investigation.
I'm investigating.
And Seltzer has advantage because of the item.
Yay! Investigation, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. You all look around. This garden has various different kinds of plants. Looks like they are on display with their bloom. The mages there have been quite well raising this garden.
Sad tuba sound. I'm sorry. Mages are raising the garden.
Well, you all see that there is a very different from the rest of this garden. You see one of the three of the plants are moving a little bit differently. Seems like they are swaying with a wind that isn't there.
I want to look at them more closely.
Alright, there's the one you see has a upper part. It looks like it would be a crown if this was a creature of leaves.
Maybe this is the plant we have to pat. I pat the crown of leaves.
Alright. I want you to roll a d6.
Four.
4.
Oh!
After you pat it, the leaves start to spread and branches move to the side, and on the bed of the garden where the plant has moved to the side, you see a small black plushie. It looks like a little blob that has a smiling face on it.
Oh, thank you. And I will grab it.
Alright. You grab it. It looks like if it was to be drawn, it would be an ink blot. And you see what you want to see. Or your subconscious sees, I guess.
I'm gonna name you Inky. Maybe.
This is the item you get.
Aww. I stick it on my shoulder.
Soch wants to do what Quynn did, like pat the same plant.
Okay. Quynn, you press it into your shoulder. It blobs there and sticks to your shoulder as you take your hand away. After you pat it, the shrub will close back up again until Soch pats it as well. And I will have you roll a d6.
Do.
Alright. You pat it, and very similar to what Quynn did, and it opens up as well, and it looks like there is a red and blue deer that has been swirled with paint.
I take it.
Whoa.
Kind of colored like me. I will name it Deer.
I want to patent this one for one, then they would
Okay.
one day patent.
You do so, and I want you to roll a d6.
A 5.
You pat it, and it opens up to reveal a plushie like the other two. And this one looks like it is a grub with pointed teeth staring back up at you.
I'm gonna grab him. He's my new friend.
You all have a plushie now.
Yay!
Yay!
His name is Squishy.
Squishy, Inky, and Deer.
All right, one last clue. Some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, are born on opening night. That sounds like the stage to me.
Stage. You know where that is?
Yeah, we walked right past it before.
Lead the way.
Oh, right, the words. It's this way.
I follow.
All right, you go to the stage that you saw before.
Is it karaoke time?
Oh, that's for you to determine. So you get here. What would you like to do?
Well, the clue is
No,
On
that stuff's
stars?
clean.
some stars are ancient, enduring, and bright, but others, maybe you, are born on opening night. So Soch is gonna look for stars.
The biblioplex is closed off. There's a ceiling.
I'm gonna talk to this guy.
All right.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Are you looking for the clue as well?
Yes.
I
Have you had an okay time with the others?
Oh, well, I've been stuck on this one for quite some time. Maybe,
Hmm.
do you have any idea?
Perhaps. It mentions stars. Maybe we need to present something.
Well, stars are usually actors or performers. Someone who is of status.
Maybe we need to act or perform. It says maybe you.
Me?
Or maybe... I mean, that's what the clue says.
Oh, right, yes. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Demonstration, maybe?
Perhaps. Hmm.
Anyone know how to perform something?
Not really.
No.
I cast dancing lights. Maybe these are the stars.
Soch will... What can Soch do?
Soch better be able to do something if they're joining the Prismari.
Soch is going to cast jump on himself. He's gonna be like, "Oh, this is a performance. Watch this," and he's gonna jump.
Sorcerer is going to pull out the Strixhaven pennant.
I
There's,
clap.
There's
Are
a
you-
star on that, I believe.
Soch, are you jumping?
Yes, I am jumping. I cast it on myself.
Are you jumping in its place, or are you moving and jumping?
I'm going to try and jump over them so that I land on the other side of the stage.
Okay, what is your strength score?
My strength. I have a 12 in strength.
Okay. Well, with the jump spell, you can jump a distance of 36 feet.
I get to just on the other side, I guess, of Seltzer.
Okay. So you do that. I want you to make a performance check.
Okay. 13.
All right. You with your deafness leap over these 3 students, and when you begin your jump, the lights on the stage seem to dim just enough, so you can see around you, but it's dark. And as you make your way halfway across, you're above Quynn. A spotlight will appear from here, and on you directly, and they will follow you as you
I clap.
land onto the other side of Sorcerer.
Soch lands
Just
on all
stick the
fours.
landing.
Yeah, he lands on like all fours with his tail up in like that crouching pose. Like that.
Ooh, yeah!
And he like kind of does like the dart around like a 360, just like checking all around him as he's confused and startled by those lights.
The lights are still on you, by the way.
He hisses.
Fuck, it's just the spotlights.
Why are they following me?
'Cause you jumped.
I did, yeah, Is there something I'm supposed to do now? They're still on me. I don't like it.
Take a bow.
How do I do
Or-
that?
Or a curtsy if you prefer. Quynn demonstrates a bow and a curtsy.
Soch, gets up on his back legs and, does his best to imitate the bow and the curtsy.
The lights are still shining on you, and the area of the stage is still dimmed.
Maybe you need to leave the stage?
Oh, right, alright,
Or jump again? Jump
I'll-
again.
Jump again? Okay. I'll jump to the back to the other side. Or maybe I'll jump off the stage. I'll do that. I'll jump off the stage this way.
Okay. You continue your performance, and the lights continue to follow you until you get to the edge of the stage here. So if you continue on to here, the lights will continue to point to here. And then when you are off the stage, you notice that the lights of the biblioplex are back to normal, and but Quynn and Sorcerer, the lights are still dimmed for you, and you see the spotlights are continuing to shine on this spot where Soch left.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation, and I'm gonna make like a copy of the little mascot thing, and just like a little it's glowing and floating above my hand like a little octopus with the legs.
Okay. Is this your performance?
Yep.
Alright, make a performance check.
I am performing a magic trick of cute little thing.
It's a marionette.
10.
Alright. When you summon this new creature and start making it dance, the 3 spotlights will shine upon you. They will turn, and all three point in your direction.
I think I can make it be whatever color I want, right?
I believe so.
It slowly cycles through the rainbow. And then after it goes through like 2 times, my hair syncs up with it and also cycles through the rainbow.
Alright, the lights
And then-
are shining on you.
And then they both go back to red, and I bow and walk out to Soch.
As you walk out, the lights will follow until you get to the edge of the stage and continue to shine where you left. But as you leave the stage, the lights go up and the biblioplex is normal. But to Cerr, it's still dim.
You have to perform something.
Cerr is going to fly up into the air and let's see. I am going to pull out the red potion from earlier and drink it.
Alright. You drink it and you feel rejuvenated. As if you were feeling ill, this would have put you back feeling better. But you down it and you feel full of life.
That was interesting.
You fly in a loop-de-loop.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a backflip
Okay,
in the air.
roll a performance.
Try the wand.
Performance. Let's see.
Do an aerial roll.
Do a barrel roll.
13. There we go. Okay, so I rolled 13 on performance.
Okay. As you take flight and do these acrobatics in the air, causing quite a stir, the spotlights will snap to you and follow your every movement in the air.
I will then land and bow and then leave the stage through the front.
Okay. You leave, and the spotlights will follow you to the edge until you get off, and the biblioplex will return to normal lighting.
I call out to the guy I talked to on the stage. You have to perform something.
Well, he will go up to one of the spotlights and examine it and say, I don't think I do.
What
Thanks
can
for
you
helping me
do?"
out. And he will reach out and grab one of the spotlights and pull it, and it turns into a lantern. And he just, thanks for the help. And he walks off with his lantern.
Is he stealing school supplies? Can we stop him?
I don't know. Maybe that was his performance was the spotlights.
Are we
Or
supposed to take
maybe
those spotlights? Is there still a spotlight?
Well, not that you can see on the stage. But once you walk on, the lights dim once more, and the 2 remaining spotlights are continuing to shine on the place that Seltzer left.
why would he take one of the lights?
I'm gonna take one.
Alright, you reach down and take one of the spotlights. It is a hooded lantern full of oil.
Get off stage. I examine it further.
You have a lantern now.
I guess I
Add it
take
to your inventory.
the other one.
All right, cool. One lantern.
I don't think that's.
They give you like free lanterns.
It's free if you take them.
I guess. I put it in my bag. That's like a little bag that's holding that my tail is holding.
Nothing else has happened.
You took the other lantern? Quynn?
Well, but then there will be no lanterns for anyone.
Maybe new ones show up.
I don't think that's the point of this clue.
Well, you said you take it. Do you take it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You pull it up. You have a hooded lantern full of oil. And once you take the last one, the lights on the stage will brighten once more to the same volume as the biblioplex.
Maybe you have to perform again and there will be more lights?
Maybe. Try performing again.
Let's see. I am going to use the Wand of Smiles and cast it on Soch.
Okay, Soch, make a charisma saving throw.
All right.
Ah! What is that?
Is this Jaws?
No, it's that little fish game with the.
Oh, yeah.
You have the little fishing poles and the fish go chomp.
The magnet.
Or it looks like he's drowning, like he's trying to keep his head above water.
Oh no!
Charisma. Am I doing a charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Or just a okay. That's a 2.
You feel as Seltzer points the wand at you, you feel the sides of your mouth start to pull back on their own, and just forcing your mouth to open wide as you smile uncontrollably.
Alright,
It
cool.
looks kind of scary.
Yeah, I have like all my pointed teeth, like I just a big grin. And it's like, oh god, I didn't realize his mouth was that big. And it's like just all these sharp, yellow stained teeth.
Prestidigitation.
Get white. And Soch says like, "Is this helping?"
Maybe if you stand on the stage.
Soch gets on the stage. Ta-da!
Are there more lights?
No.
Well, it was worth a try, I suppose.
Can you undo this?
I wish, but I believe it lasts for a full minute. Sorry, Soch. I didn't know what else to do.
It was worth a shot.
After a minute, you feel your mouth relax.
Ooh. Oh, that was an experience for sure.
That's some serious face yoga.
I'm gonna have to rehinge my jaw.
Do I see anything else on the stage?
No. Just the three of you.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it for the clues. I want to check out this student activities room or whatever it was labeled. Which one was it? This one?
Yes.
I want to go inside.
Okay.
There's nobody in here. They're supposed to be recruiting us for activities.
Do you want to look around, or are you just seeing nobody in here? Time to go.
I will look around.
Okay. So you see all of the tables in here, as well as a message board, like in the art room, is full of flyers, magazines, newspapers, and all sorts of scrolls. There are various clubs that are advertised. You see the Dead Language Society, Dragon Chess Club, Dragon's Guard, Historical Society. You see intramural gymnastics, intramural silk ball, intramural water dancing. There's a cheer squad for some sport called Mage Tower. There's an Iron Lifters Strixhaven Society, a show band association, a newspaper that recruits people called the Strixhaven Star, and you also see the two that you saw before, the Student Mages of Faith and the Future Entrepreneurs Club.
Did Soch also come?
Yeah,
I don't see you.
I didn't follow my token.
Soch, do you think they'd disqualify
Wrong
me
way,
from
Soch.
gymnastics?
This way? Club room, yeah. For gymnastics?
Yeah. Do you think they'd disqualify me?
Why?
I make my arms and legs get longer. And then go back to normal.
I mean, it's not necessarily cheating, is it? Like using magic to perform abnormal abilities.
Guess that's true. It is a magic school.
Yeah, I imagine they'll expect, like, you know, some talented students. Are we supposed to go anywhere else? Turn these clues in?
Oh, thank you. I only wrote down some of them. What is Silk Ball?
You'll have to join to find out.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
The
What is-
Historical Society.
I wonder what the Iron Lifter Society is.
I'm gonna grab the language one, historical society one, the gymnastics one.
So which ones do you want to know more about?
The language society, historical society,
Okay, the language,
gymnastics.
it is advertised as a deep repository of tomes written in ancient and near extinct languages. They teach themselves the tongues and translate their favorite works. The Historical Society, these are historians that are fascinated by all time periods. And you see on the flyer they regularly meet to discuss, debate, and deep dive into the members' favorite history topics.
And gymnastics.
It is
Gymnastics.
yes. I mean, yeah.
What about Silk Ball?
Silk Ball is a it looks to be a lot like rugby, but the ball
Here.
is made out of spider silk and it's played on muddy fields.
Oh dear.
What about the Water Dancing Club?
It looks to be like synchronized swimming.
Oh, I could do that one. That one sounds fun.
Hmm.
Nice and wet. I'll take a flyer about the Water Dancing Club.
Okay.
And what's the Strixhaven Star?
That's the newspaper.
Oh, that sounds fun. Communications.
Well, there's also the Dead Languages Society.
That does sound fun. I guess I'll also look into the Dead Languages Society.
I prefer my languages alive and moving. They're not much fun if they're just lying there dead.
Well, you know, I'm starting to wonder if maybe my languages might be dying, so smooth skins don't seem to understand when it's written.
Perhaps they'd be interested in your language.
Could be, could be. They're like an art club.
Possibly.
Tell
Is
us
there
about the band and the newspaper.
the news.
Also, Raymond has to leave, so
Okay. We'll finish up extracurriculars. I want you to get to a certain point before we end it tonight.
Okay.
So as you're looking through all of the flyers and going through what clubs that look interesting to you, you hear a shriek come from the opposite end of the biblioplex.
That. I stuffed the flyers in my bag.
Start sprinting to where the location was.
It is coming from this direction.
That's what I get for zooming into where I can see.
You see that the when you first entered, there was a small group of students gathered around somebody trying to get people to join a club around here. But now the students there have scattered and they're making quite a big jumble of people trying to move throughout. Everyone's panicking, and as you rush forward, you push your way through the crowd. You see a female dwarf on the ground clutching a suitcase, and it looks like she is trying to protect herself from another suitcase, although this suitcase has teeth, and it is gnawing, biting, gnashing at the dwarf on the ground. And we'll get to that next time.
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum.
Does this suitcase have many legs?
No, it's just teeth.
Aw,
Only teeth.
only teeth, no
And a
leg.
large tongue coming out of it.
Okay.